track.
Tommy Searle, hello. Nice to have you here on MX Bars. Thank you for this interview. So how are you? How are you feeling?
Yeah, feeling good. Nice to be in Italy this weekend. It's a nice race. The track's not so nice, but the area is really nice. So but yeah, so far so good. Warm up was okay, and now looking forward to the rest of the weekend.
Hi Tommy. You showed really good speed in the last few rounds, especially in the practice, where you had good speed and style during the single lap, but you didn't manage to get a very good result. What are, in your opinions, the reasons?
The last couple of weeks, I've always been fast. I've also been fast in the races. If you see the lap times, my times are always good, but yeah, not the best starts. And then in Latvia, I had a crash with Bobrashev in the heat race up the start straight, and then I had to start from way outside, and both races bad starts. I don't know, just everything's gone wrong in the races. I hurt my knee at the British Championship at Canada Heights, and now I'm just dealing with that a little bit. But every weekend is coming better and better, and I can just look forward, to the future. I think being as fast as what I am every weekend, the results have to come. I cannot be every week fast and every week get bad results. So I just need to keep positive and make a good start, and then just show what I can do.
After many years on a factory team, this year you're back with Dixon Racing Team. Which part of the bike would you like to develop more?
For me, I've had a few years on a factory team, but actually with CLS, with the Kawasaki there, I never had a factory bike. Also was just riding a standard bike on a 450 for 2 years. Also the 250 there wasn't a factory bike, it was just a 250 that they do some modifications with. It was a good bike, but no, not so much help from the factory. And last year I was with KTM, which was a nice team, but actually I prefer to be with Kawasaki than with KTM. The bike I find is a lot better and a lot more suitable for me. I find it easier to ride, and I enjoy riding it a lot more. But with the bike I'm on now, I'm happy with the handling. I think it's really good. If anything, I would develop the engine a little bit more. Just for the starts, I think it hinders me a little bit at the start, and I struggle. If I could just get it to work a little bit better, but at the moment I'm just doing what I can do and waiting. And we're trying to make it happen with the team, that we can get a better engine configuration, but obviously it relies on money and development, and at the moment the money isn't there to develop the 450. We're trying to get it, and they're trying to raise it between Kawasaki and us, and also talks to try and get an engine from the factory to use. I think that would help me a lot on the start, and then help my results. But at the moment we're doing what we can do with what we have, and I'm happy. I am happy where I'm at. I just if I could get out the start, it'd make my life a lot easier.
Given your physical condition, what's your goal for this season in the final standings?
My goal now in the standards, I don't know. I just want to have a good season from here on out. We had a few problems with the bike in a couple of races, and it put pay. Just like I said, I've crashed in the races, and my results haven't been great. So for me now, it's just about getting some good results, race by race. For me, the championship it doesn't mean so much to me. Obviously, it's nice to finish high, and I'll do my best to get myself as far up to the front as I can. But I'm a long way off any of the top positions, so I just now have to focus on week by week and doing my best. It all starts from getting a good start. So this weekend, hopefully, I can pull 2 good starts and get 2 good results.
We saw in Argentina that very aggressive and scary pass that guys are pulled on you. What's your take on that?
For me, I was struggling in the race anyway, and guys was obviously going faster. It wasn't so bad. I think I just didn't expect it so much, and my front wheel was up in the air. But he was moving forward, so he has to be aggressive, and it was just a situation like that. I was okay. I didn't crash, so I was happy enough. I just wanted the conditions I was in. I just had to get through that race with my knee, because I wasn't feeling so well, but now each week is coming better, so I can hopefully push up front and be racing with those guys.
Speaking of aggressive riding, we saw an MX2 race between Herlings and Searle last weekend with some almost contacts. Did you see that race? What do you think about them and the after the race? What they said after the race?
For their race, yeah, it's okay for me. It makes no difference to me who win or who lose. So I have no feelings in the situation. So for me, I don't really care. But how are you? For me, I'm not really bothered. But from position, I've been in injuries, from the years past, and Jeffrey's also had his injuries. So in a race like that, he's doing well. Everything's going to plan, and I know how I feel. If I was to get injured again, from someone else's fault, then it's going to make you angry. But I don't know whether it's a little bit over the top, the reaction, or what, but if he's in a position where he doesn't want to get injured, you don't want another rider making it, putting yourself in danger. But I think they're both good riders. Jeffrey's obviously winning, and with Searle he's trying to come back, so I think it was a good race from Searle, and I think he done well. But yeah, I don't think he done too much wrong, but at the same time, if Jeffrey thought he did, then I can see why the reaction was why it was. But I don't know, leave it between those two.
Thank you. Rumors say that Jeffrey Herlings is even faster on the 450. What do you think about that?
I'm sure Jeffrey is fast on the 450. You look at the riders that have come up in the past that Jeffrey used to beat, they're all fast on the 450. And he's one of the best riders in the world. So I'm sure him riding the 450 is going to have no issues. He's a big kid, he's strong, he works hard. So I'm sure he would not have a problem on the 450. I think there's no reason why he shouldn't be faster on a 450.
You are not as competitive now on the 450 as you were with the 250. Do you think that's because the level of the MXGP now is much higher, or are you more of a 250 type of guy?
For me, I don't think. The level is high now, but I've been injured a lot. The last 2 years it's difficult. You look at the riders now with injuries and they try and come back. Searle and these other guys. He's had it now for a few months. You try having injuries like this for 2 years and then trying to come back at the level the GP is at. It's not an easy thing to do, but I'm trying. I'm working hard, and as you can see, I'm fast. So there's no reason why, with a bit of luck and determination like I have, and keep working hard, that I cannot make my way back up to the front. I just I have a good team here, and hopefully a little bit more support from Kawasaki, and with a bike that can get me out to start, and then I don't think any reasons why I cannot be up at the front again.
We don't either. You're very fast, and it shows every time. It's a pity you can't get the result. We're all with you, so we can't wait to see you back on top. So given now the conditions of all the riders in the MXGP, who do you think is the favorite for the title for this year?
I think it's really hard to call that. You obviously have now, I don't know what, I haven't really looked at the points, so I don't know how close it is between. I think
that's very close. Yeah,
between the top two is obviously really close, and Tony's not far back, and obviously Tony has the most championships, so he knows how to win a championship, and I wouldn't count Tony out for a second, but the other two are also very fast riders, so we have to see. I think it's obviously going to be a good title race to the end, one of the best in the last maybe 10 years. So it'll be exciting to see what happens.
Thank you. So one last question about something outside of moto. We know you are an expert in this field. Speaking of girls, so which monster girls are better, the EU ones or the American ones?
Well, I date a girl that used to, Sophie, she used to be a monster girl in Europe, so I would have to say the EU ones. But I think anyway, the American ones have gone downhill a little bit the past years. So
we know.
yeah, so I'm happy where I'm at here. My girlfriend is in between, so I have to say in between.
Thank you very much, and all the best for the race.